Have you ever experienced that unmistakable feeling when your feline companion quietly observes you as you go about your daily activities? They pause, fix their gaze upon you with those penetrating eyes, and then silently continue on their way. This pattern repeats throughout the day, creating a sense that something deeper is occurring beyond mere casual observation. This fascinating behavior represents far more than random glances or idle curiosity. Your cat is actually attempting to communicate something profoundly important to you through these watchful moments. The intricate world of feline behavior reveals layers of meaning behind every action, and these checking behaviors offer remarkable insights into your cat's emotional and psychological state. Understanding why your cat engages in this surveillance can strengthen the bond between you and provide valuable knowledge about their needs, instincts, and feelings toward you as their trusted human companion. Have you ever sensed that your cat silently communicates ownership over your shared living space, essentially declaring that this domain belongs to them and they maintain constant vigilance over all activities within it? Cats possess deeply ingrained territorial instincts that fundamentally shape their behavioral patterns, and their checking behavior frequently reflects these powerful drives. When your feline friend consistently monitors your activities, they may be exercising their role as the self-appointed guardian of their territory, ensuring that everything remains in proper order and that you, their most treasured human, aren't engaging in any activities that might disrupt their carefully maintained environment. In their natural habitat, cats demonstrate remarkable territorial control through boundary marking and continuous environmental monitoring to maintain their sense of security and safety. Although domestic cats don't face the same threats from rival predators that their wild counterparts encounter, these fundamental instincts remain deeply embedded in their behavioral repertoire. When your cat approaches to give you that characteristic casual glance, they might simply be conducting their routine security check, ensuring that everything maintains the proper scent profile, visual appearance, and overall atmospheric feeling that defines their safe space. This territorial checking behavior also serves as a way for cats to maintain their understanding of household dynamics and ensure that their position within the family structure remains secure and well-defined. What if the truth behind your cat's persistent observation stems from their genuine concern for your well-being and safety? Cats possess extraordinary observational skills and demonstrate remarkable sensitivity to even the most subtle environmental changes. Through the development of deep trust bonds with their human companions, they cultivate protective relationships that extend far beyond simple companionship. Cats maintain natural instincts that keep them constantly aware of their surroundings, and this heightened awareness naturally extends to encompass the people they care about most deeply. When something feels unusual, unfamiliar, or potentially threatening in their environment, they instinctively position themselves closer to you as a method of ensuring that everything remains safe and secure. Whether responding to strange sounds, unusual movements outside windows, or even detecting shifts in your vocal tone or body language, your cat maintains constant vigilance over potential threats to your shared safety. Scientific research suggests that cats possess the remarkable ability to recognize and memorize patterns within our daily routines, and when anything deviates from these established patterns, they feel compelled to investigate and ensure that no danger exists. The healing and protective nature of cats becomes evident in countless stories from cat owners who describe their pets' uncanny ability to sense illness, emotional distress, or physical discomfort. When your cat pauses to stare intently or moves to position themselves near you during these moments, acknowledge their concern with a gentle smile, knowing that they're genuinely watching over your safety and maintaining their protective watch over their most beloved human. Have you ever discovered your cat intently studying you while you engage in the most mundane activities imaginable? Whether you're scrolling through your smartphone, typing on your laptop keyboard, or preparing your morning coffee ritual, your cat displays an almost excessive interest in your every movement and action. This intense focus doesn't stem from judgment or criticism of your activities, but rather from their innate nature as curious explorers who view your daily routine as an endlessly fascinating live performance created specifically for their entertainment and education. Cats represent far more than adorable companions with soft fur and charming expressions. They are intelligent, observant creatures with exceptional abilities for recognizing patterns, changes, and interesting developments in their environment. When you move through your daily activities, work on various projects, or interact with different objects, they experience genuine curiosity about your motivations and methods. Perhaps they find the rhythmic sounds of your keyboard typing absolutely captivating, or they're attempting to decode the mysterious processes involved in your cooking preparations. Many cat behaviorists suggest that cats perceive their human companions as fascinating mysteries that deserve thorough investigation and understanding. This perspective explains why they dedicate so much time and attention to studying our behaviors, reactions, and daily patterns. Your cat's curiosity represents a form of intellectual engagement that demonstrates their cognitive abilities and their genuine interest in understanding the complex world of human behavior. Does your cat frequently focus their attention on specific areas of your body, such as your neck or face, leaving you wondering about the reason for their intense fixation? This behavior often transcends simple curiosity and may indicate their remarkable ability to detect health changes that you haven't yet recognized yourself. Cats possess surprisingly sophisticated perceptual abilities that allow them to sense when something isn't functioning properly within your body or emotional state. When you experience physical discomfort, such as neck pain or other ailments, your cat might concentrate their attention on those specific areas because they can detect subtle changes that remain below your conscious awareness threshold. Cats possess incredibly acute senses, particularly regarding changes in your breathing patterns, movement quality, body tension, and even the chemical changes that occur when you experience pain or illness. If you've been dealing with neck pain or other physical discomfort, your cat's persistent observation of those areas likely stems from their ability to perceive your discomfort through multiple sensory channels. They can detect alterations in your breathing rhythm, changes in how you hold your body when experiencing pain, and even subtle chemical signals that your body releases during times of physical distress. This means that when you're feeling unwell, your cat will likely increase their checking behavior because they genuinely care about your well-being and want to monitor your condition. The healing presence that many cat owners describe isn't merely coincidental. Cats seem to possess an intuitive understanding of when their humans need comfort, support, or simply the reassuring presence of a caring companion during times of physical or emotional difficulty. Picture this familiar scenario. You're relaxing on your couch, completely absorbed in your own thoughts and activities, when you suddenly become aware of that unmistakable sensation of being watched. You turn to discover your cat positioned nearby, their eyes locked onto you with the intensity of someone who considers you the ultimate keeper of all desirable snacks and treats in the universe. They remain perfectly still, completely silent, but that penetrating gaze communicates only one clear message. They're experiencing hunger and they know exactly who can solve this pressing problem. Cats develop sophisticated communication systems for expressing their mealtime needs and desires. They might vocalize with distinctive meows, paw at their empty food bowls with increasing urgency, or rub against your legs with the enthusiasm of performers auditioning for a premium pet food commercial. However, sometimes they employ the silent approach, relying entirely on the power of their gaze to communicate their needs effectively. This represents a cleverly calculated tactic that proves remarkably successful in achieving their desired results. Cats understand intuitively that their large, innocent eyes possess the power to tug at human heartstrings and motivate immediate action. They've learned through experience that patient, persistent staring often yields better results than more demanding or aggressive approaches to food requests. The intelligence behind this behavior demonstrates their understanding of human psychology and their ability to manipulate situations to achieve their goals through nonverbal communication methods. Have you ever noticed your cat maintaining intense focus on your activities while you engage in completely ordinary tasks like folding laundry, preparing dinner, or organizing household items? They observe with the dedication of audience members watching their favorite television program, appearing genuinely invested in your every movement as if your daily routine represents the most captivating entertainment available to them. Cats are naturally curious creatures who sometimes find observing their human companions to be the most engaging activity in their daily schedule. Whether you're vacuuming carpets, working on your laptop computer, or simply moving from room to room throughout your home, they'll follow your progress with dedicated attention, carefully observing every action and reaction you display. They particularly enjoy the unpredictable nature of human behavior, including the way we open doors, interact with unfamiliar objects, or rearrange furniture and belongings. From their perspective, humans engage in fascinating and often inexplicable activities that provide endless entertainment value and learning opportunities. This observation behavior also allows them to better understand human patterns and preferences, which helps them predict when interesting events might occur or when opportunities for interaction might present themselves. Your cat's attention to your daily activities represents their way of staying connected to your world and ensuring they don't miss any potentially exciting developments. Have you ever experienced that gentle, knowing gaze from your cat during particularly challenging or emotionally difficult days? Perhaps you're sitting quietly on your couch, wrapped in contemplation about personal struggles or concerns, when you notice your cat observing you with those large, steady eyes that seem to convey understanding and compassion. They're not simply staring without purpose, they're offering a form of quiet, unspoken support that communicates their awareness of your emotional needs and their desire to provide comfort during difficult times. While cats often appear independent and self-sufficient, they possess equal capacity for seeking comfort from their human companions as they do for independent exploration and adventure. When they stare at you intently, or follow you throughout your home, this behavior could represent their method of finding reassurance and emotional stability during times when they feel uncertain or stressed. Perhaps they're responding to changes in household routines, unfamiliar sounds in their environment, or random shifts in the atmospheric feeling of their living space. Your presence provides them with safety, calm, and the emotional security they need to feel comfortable and protected. The mutual comfort that develops between cats and their humans creates powerful bonds that benefit both parties during times of stress, illness, or emotional difficulty. Many cat owners report that their pets seem to possess an almost supernatural ability to sense when comfort is needed and to provide their healing presence exactly when it's most beneficial and appreciated. Finally, your cat might be checking on you because they're experiencing boredom and hoping that you'll provide them with some form of physical or mental stimulation to enrich their daily experience. It's as if they're attempting to telepathically communicate their desire for you to initiate something fun, interesting, or engaging that will break the monotony of their current routine. Cats can certainly be content with long periods of rest and relaxation, but they also possess active natures that require regular engagement through play, hunting activities, and mental challenges that provide necessary stimulation. These activities fulfill important psychological and physical needs that contribute to their overall health and happiness. In their natural environment, cats spend considerable time engaged in hunting behaviors, exploration, and territorial activities that provide both physical exercise and mental engagement. When they stare at you with that expectant expression, they might be communicating their desire for interactive play sessions, perhaps involving laser pointers, feather toys, or puzzle feeders that challenge their problem-solving abilities. If your cat gives you that characteristic expectant look, consider grabbing their favorite toy or introducing a new game that will provide the adventure and stimulation they've been craving. They're essentially waiting for you to shake things up and provide the excitement and engagement that will satisfy their need for mental and physical activity. Understanding these various motivations behind your cat's checking behavior can significantly enhance your relationship and help you respond appropriately to their needs and communications. Whether they're seeking comfort, requesting food, expressing curiosity, or simply enjoying your company, these moments of connection represent valuable opportunities to strengthen your bond and ensure your feline companion feels understood, appreciated, and loved. The remarkable intelligence, sensitivity, and emotional depth that cats display through these behaviors remind us why these extraordinary creatures have captured human hearts for thousands of years. Their ability to communicate complex needs and emotions through subtle behaviors like checking and observing demonstrates the sophisticated nature of the human-feline relationship and the mutual benefits that both species derive from this special companionship. If you found this exploration of feline behavior helpful and enlightening, please consider subscribing to our channel and sharing this video with fellow cat lovers who would benefit from understanding these fascinating aspects of cat psychology and communication. Your support helps us continue creating content that celebrates the wonderful world of our feline companions and strengthens the bonds between cats and their devoted humans.